Ashley.
I'm right here. I thought you were gonna die.
Okay. You did this.
Yeah. Yeah, I did this. Can you stand?
The map?
Yeah, I found it. I think it says we can get out if we go this way. Hey, we're a team, right?
Keep this up. I'll be out of a job.
So, all of this, removing the parasites, this was the weeks.
Yeah. We're alive. Thanks to him.
It is Umbrella! They haven't removed Umbrella from the lore this time. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's curious where they're going to take the rest of it now. Europe Laboratory 6 Dream Team. There are two ways to eradicate Las Plagas: antigen injection and surgery. If the parasite is not hatched yet, it can be treated by administering antigen directly into the body. Once it is hatched, however, there's not much that can be done besides slow its growth. With surgery, the plaga can be targeted and killed using a certain wavelength of radiation, but this is not without its risks. If the parasite has attached itself to the host's nervous system, the host will experience excruciating pain, and there is no effective anesthesia for this kind of procedure. I don't think you quite understand how anesthesia works. Surgical removal carries considerable risks, even before the parasite has been fully developed. Once fully grown, however, it is too late. Removing the parasite would kill the host. But considering what will happen to them, death may be a mercy. Sadler's animus. Do not be fooled into thinking Las Plagas are merely tools for creating powerful bioweapons. Their true value lies in their ability to control. No matter how hostile the subject, a single injection can turn anyone into a faithful servant. Who needs spies when you can turn yesterday's enemy into today's ally? Controlling just one insider can bring an entire organization, an entire country to its knees. Mass production of the superior species has made this possible. We have empowered Sadler. It is clear what he intends to do next. Can you imagine if Sadler had that much control? 6 billion loyal servants at his sole command. There would be no opposition, no war. Maybe for the first time in human history, the world would know peace. But I know how Sadler and the others have oppressed people of this island for generations. I know how he treats them. That's no way to live, and because of that, I won't let it happen. This sample, which I've come to call the Amber, was just sitting in the storeroom collecting dust. We used to have ample specimens for experimentation in the past, so it makes sense that this one was overlooked. In fact, the only reason I brought it back to my lab was because of its peculiar shape. After a basic analysis, I've changed my mind. The amber possesses a very unique quality. Although small and in a suspended state, it contains the same organ found in the dominant species, which we've only seen in Sadler himself. When fully developed, the amber may rival or perhaps even surpass Sadler's power. Unfortunately, the amber was confiscated by Sadler before I could make any further progress into my research. He may be on to me. I need to get my hands on that sample again and escape in order to continue my research elsewhere. It's the only way to counter Sadler. Of course, I don't think I can trust this outside group either, but I've already come this far. Hopefully I can sweet-talk my way out of this one too. I'll have to, for the world's sake. The plot thickens! What outside group?
Field day looting the Umbrella Labs.
What outside group? Tricell? I've compiled the research data that you wanted. Meet me at the designated time and place. To be clear, you're going to get me the hell out of here before I bring you the goods, right? I hope you haven't forgotten about the amber. Without it, the data is worthless. It would be a shame to let your seat go to waste. So do not make me return empty-handed. You still remember the code phrase, I assume? I'm guessing this is Ada speaking to Luis. Relax, I haven't forgotten. And don't worry about the amber. I'll figure something out. Think you can pick me up a pack of smokes on the way? Any brand is fine. Okay, onwards!
Sorry.
Like I said, we're a team.
You're getting good at that.
Right?
You're very good at these menial
Sure
tasks.
you're okay?
Never been better.
Good. Look at this place. That woman.
It's a
helped
big
us.
place.
You think she's all right?
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She's not the type to roll over that easy.
Sounds like you know her well.
Sanctuary! Where does this lead? Leads to treasure, but I've missed the treasure. Out of my way, Ashley! Oh, up! Praise be to the holy insects! We've been promised paradise on earth, man, woman, or child. His love does not discriminate. Beast, fish, or bird. All creatures shall be equally blessed. Praise be to the holy insects. We are the humble servants of God. His wisdom will overcome any mountain. His omnipotence will cross any ocean. The light of heaven dwells in all things. Let our bodies be the seedbed. Praise be to the holy insects. We are the flock and the shepherd guides us. Our prayers will be sung all over the world. They will be heard by all. And at last we shall exceed the stars in the sky. Osmond. That's the saddler boy. Deep beneath the castle grounds I have found my faith. Oh, behold the divine vestiges left upon this world. It all begins here. Ow! My face. Gunpowder! Don't mind if I do. Let's equip this knife. It's stronger, I think. Stab it! No, it's not wasted. Merchant, hello! I'm gonna steal your ingot and then sell it back to you, is that okay?
Hello, stranger.
Hello. Wah, wah. Hello.
Welcome. Well then, what can I do you for?
I got stuff to sell to you.
Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. Crossing your T's, dotting your I's. That's the way to be. Give that the care it deserves, mate. Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship demands. Will that be all then?
Guess I could buy this now.
In tip-top shape, I assure. Stocking up while might want to take care of any leftover errands before going this way. Be ashamed to live the rest of your life wondering, what if? Am I right?
I mean, you're not wrong, but I don't think I have any outstanding errands. Except for the stupid frickin' one that I missed. It is good that it warns you about points of no return, though. Alright, let's do it!
Leon, look! Is that...
It's what?
Ada.
Ada, no!
Thinks he's gonna lure me out.
Luckily, I don't care about Ada.
Stay here. I won't be long.
Okay.
Ada! Sadler!
Whoa! Take that. I mean, it hasn't worked any other time you've done it.
You have forsaken only body. The bright gift to become one with us.
Yee! You got eyeballs everywhere. Just like a Resident Evil monster. Oh, that's gnarly. I'm going this way. Screw you. Ow! 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 That was a lot of damage. Okay, so... Oh, I didn't actually press it then. I was about to. Wah! This way. Stab. Where the hell did you come from? I was about to stab him. Oh, I killed that eye. Okay. How are you supposed to, like, avoid damage? Like, that's crazy. How do you avoid the damage? Stab her! How are you supposed to avoid the damage? Music's cool though. Wow! What are you doing? Any healing items? Oh my god. Press it! Whatever that does. Oh my god, they're freaking everywhere! There's a lot of boys! I thought maybe I'd have time to get across, but I guess not. I just need to stay away from him, I guess, because there's no way that you can frickin' dodge him. I pressed it that time. This game's mean. One thing, I'm not a fan of the evade mechanic like that. I think with a controller, I'd probably have more chance. Uh-oh! Angry boy! Stab her! Stab her! Oh, come on! I need to, like, press the button. Do it. Oh no! My entire upper body, I need that! Oh man, this is hard. This isn't hard because of the boss, this is hard because of the controls. Which is not ideal. Okay, so if I mix that with that and do that and that and that and then get a grenade and do that and then this and that missed, but and then press E and it doesn't do it and then keep shooting and stab him in the face eye thing and then drop down. Take damage anyway. There should be iframes while you're locked into an animation. Can't see what he's doing. First aid spray. Come this way, Saddler. I got a present for you. Ow. Wow. Why are you so angry though? Can I do this? I doubt it. I don't think it's going to affect them, but... Does it kill them? It doesn't kill them, but it helps. Oh, it does so much freaking damage! How are you supposed to dodge half of this shit? Like, how? How the fuck are you supposed to dodge half of this shit that he's doing when there's so much shit around you? Like, I can't... There's only so much freaking FOV that I've got. Run, Leon, run! What about if I make another one of these flash grenades? Like, they're easy to kill. It's just like... he's just everywhere. It's that shit. Like... it's the games are like, oh, stay away from him. That's what you gotta do. You gotta stay away from him. And then he does that. It's very doable. It's just kind of, you know... Give me a break a second. Alright, Saddler, let's go! Oh man, I'm running out of healing items. This all feels very doable without him spewing up on me. Stop spewing all over me! I've only got so many freaking healing items, dude. Stabber! Did I do it? Did I kill him? I didn't kill him, there'll be another phase, but did I do that section at least?
I'm getting sick of your shit.
Oh, good. What do I do here?
Suits you, Sadler. A monster in and out. Still, I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
You know as cool as Jill Valentine, Leon? I got no ammo. Rocket launcher! Let's fucking go!
I'll give you a holy body.
Okay, that was cool. Leon, go! Eight out of 10. Not as cool as Jill Valentine, but go you, Leon.
Ada, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. Ride's here. You coming?
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
I see. Better get a move on.
Cute.
Until next time, Leon.
Leon! Where's she going?
Who knows?
I don't understand. Why would she just...
Gotta move. Island's gonna blow.
It's gonna what?
Yeah.
Like the whole entire island. It's all gonna blow up. Because this is Resident Evil 4, bitch! Two minutes! And I got a key. Water scooter key. Gonna hurry up? Gonna hurry up a bit?
Okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a Resident Evil game if it didn't end with a big countdown, would it?
We're not out of here yet.
It just wouldn't. Oh, this is brilliant. Jump! Ow! Saddler's dead.
Master's gone. It's over for them.
Take your time, Leon.
All right. Not bad, Ada.
Anything else over here? Really quick. Nope. Let's go!
You like thrill rides? You're gonna love this.
Carefully. Carefully. Wow. Carefully. Ah! Damn it! Oh no! That's about the same noise I'd make, I think. Whoa! Almost there! Freedom!
You alright?
I'm not sure that was insane. Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished. When you're home safe.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in a word with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail, if you're interested.
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if you could use a lesson in knife safety. Come on. Let's go.
That's very different to what she says in the original. In the original, she's like, "Oh, Leon, I want you to put it inside me," and he's like, "No, no, bitch, I'm a professional good guy."
One, do you read me?
Maybe not those words, but that's the gist of it.
Comment, is this thing even on? Leon, Leon, are you and Ashley all right? Where are you? Come on!
Out fucking standing. Oh man, RE4 Remake. I loved every single second of this game. This was fucking incredible. Oh, what an experience this has been. Going in, like, I figured going in that I'd like it, but I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Like, the original game is like a landmark in gaming, and it's always going to have its place in history, but I didn't realize how much more they could add to it still. Like, it feels like a return to survival horror. Like, it's everything the first game was, but so much more. It feels almost perfectly balanced, so you always feel like you didn't have enough resources to stand against all of the enormously overwhelming odds that that this game would throw at you, especially in the opening hours to first half of the game. Whenever I started to feel comfortable, it would throw something at me that would take all of my resources away and just throw me back to square one again. And for a survival horror game that's leaning more into action with a higher body count, that's pretty masterful that it's balanced itself enough to be able to do that. But also without getting you soft-locked with it being so linear. I very rarely totally ran out of resources completely, but at every single step along this way, I felt like I was about to. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. With a little improvisation, I've always managed to scrape through. And I really love that about this game.
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
We do not pay you to ask questions.
Oh shit!
Know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
Total global saturation!
We're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious? We're changing course now.
There's your sequel, mate. Man, I have no idea where they're going to go with this next. I guess Resi 5 will be remade next, but this has ended in a slightly different way to the original. But yeah, like, I absolutely adored how this game forced me to get creative with the equipment that I did have, and it would punish me for getting too comfortable and feeling too powerful by slapping me on the wrist and taking all that power away, forcing me to crawl again. It made the pacing feel absolutely excellent. At first, I was a little miffed that they removed the dodge mechanic from the Resi 3 remakes. It seemed weird to me given how much more action-focused this game is, but I've been thinking throughout my time with it, and it makes sense that they remove the dodge mechanic in favour of knife parrying. It allows them to make the defensive option of the game work in a similar way to the first two remakes, in the sense that it's a finite resource. And since this is a survival horror game, after all of the resource management's always going to be such a huge part of it, and little touches like that is what makes me consider this remake to be closer to the survival horror genre than the original kind of really was. It's it's making me want to do a hardcore run of the Resi 2 remake to see if that's the same way as this, because I bet it is. I think I said during the start of this series, or during the curiosity hour of the demo, that I think the Resi 2 remake is the best survival horror game that money can buy. And I played that on standard, so, and I still came to that conclusion playing it on standard, so I can only imagine what hardcore's like on that one too. The thing that I thought was a bit weird was the new stealth mechanics that they added. They came in handy here and there, but I think I'd like to see them fleshed out a little bit more, maybe having ways to distract enemies and whatnot, but I think that would have messed with the level design a bit too much if they did do that. Which, honestly, at that point just begs the question of why they added them in the first place. It's not really taking anything away with its presence, but I feel like if it wasn't there, you wouldn't really miss it either. Early on in the game it's kind of useful, but in the second half of the game it kind of feels pointless outside of a few of the boss fights. I also found the controls a little hard to get used to. Leon's a bit heavy to control and the game does demand quite a bit of agility from you, so this was really noticeable for me. It feels worse to play than the Resi 3 remake before it, in my opinion, and I did really miss the dodge mechanic from that game, even with the knife parrying. I think the knife parrying did help it a lot though. I'm really enjoying this series of remakes from a design perspective. It's really easy to track all of this back from here all the way back into the Resi 1 remake back on the GameCube, with all of its disposable defensive reaction weapons like knives and tasers and whatnot, and see how they've iterated on those core ideas and played with them. Giving you a knife but making it breakable is such a nice touch that I'm glad they're still iterating on. My only gripe with the combat, as I said, is that the movement feels a little clunky compared to the Resi 3 remake. Like, I got used to it fine, and the game does seem balanced around it, so it's not a huge deal, but it was definitely noticeable. Whenever I was really struggling with the game, I kind of felt that I was fighting the controls more than they were kind of helping me. But I am really glad that they removed quick time events. But overall with the gameplay, yeah, it felt so good to play other than the movement. Like, the sound effects and the force that the guns all had, and just everything about it, all the little nuance that goes into like shooting games. It's all there and it felt so good to play. So is this my new favourite survival horror game? Has it dethroned the Resident Evil 2 remake? Well, this is definitely up there. This is probably like top 5 favourite games right now, but I don't know. I can't judge this game rationally right now because of like recency bias, and also coupled with how excited I am right now about it all. Like, right now I feel like this is the best thing ever. I want to go through the Resi 2 remake again on hardcore mode before I make that assessment. Honestly, I don't think this will dethrone Resi 2, but both games are pretty different beasts with different goals, so I'm quite excited now to go back over Resi 2 and see what that's like in hindsight. Overall though, Resi 4 is a very, very, very excellent game, and I have loved every second of this. Playing it on hardcore was absolutely the correct choice. It felt like, I said before, it feels like crawling on your stomach slowly over miles and miles. Even in the late stages of the game, where it inevitably leans into a more action-oriented power fantasy like Resident Evil games usually do. The intricate design and balancing really comes out on this difficulty. I never felt comfortable. I never felt safe. I was always tense. I dreaded playing it, but I couldn't put it down. It's brutally relentless. It will not give you an inch. It's perfect. Like, what more do you even need from survival horror? Honestly, playing this on hardcore and having this experience with it has made me want to go back across the entire recent run of games now. 2 Remake, 3 Remake, 7 and Village. I've done them all before, but I did them all on normal or standard before, and now I feel like, after this experience, I feel like I've been playing them wrong. And I loved them before, so I'm gonna go off and do that now. Like, how much better is hardcore mode going to make them? I'm really excited. And I can't wait to see you there too. Bye bye!
Good work.
Wait, I got a B? I was expecting a much worse rank than that. Let's see what I unlocked. Hooray! New game plus. Ooh, I unlocked a new title screen. You're small time, Saddler! Oh cool, I got the pinstripe! I got sunglasses, I got a foam mask, got a flight cap, glasses, flight helmet, surgical mask. Professional mode has been unlocked! Amazing. I got tons and tons of stuff that I can buy. What can I buy? I need to complete the main story on professional mode with an A rank? Oh man, this game's gonna keep you busy for a while, isn't it? So, if you're still here and you haven't clicked off, I love you. And I will be doing, just as a quick channel update, I'm going to be focused a bit more on the Silent Hill games again for a little bit because I want to get that completed, and then I've got obviously all the Final Fantasy games that I want to do, but I'm going to try and fit some Resident Evil in here too, because I did do the original 3 if you want to check those out. The original like 90s ones. I think I played like the PC versions of those, like modded PC versions of those. So check those out because I'm still quite proud of those. It's my smartest game designery sounding commentary I think so far. But yeah, if you do want to, if you're still here and you're not subscribed, then maybe subscribe because I've got a lot more stuff coming up. And press the like button and all that too because it really does help out smaller channels like mine. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next thing. Bye bye.